So also to remind you that there is a science or a Vastu Shastra, or there is an element which says that prosperity, abundance, and negativity is also a major factor that is kind of taken into consideration looking at the washrooms. Okay, so let me read it out to you because I've got this here in my presentation. So, the bathroom is a place where maximum negativity happens, including a financial loss to the house. So, as per Vastu Shastra, one should be leaving dirty water, water tubs or buckets and stuff, and you shouldn't be leaving water washing clothes in the bucket. So I'd given an idea yesterday that get some baskets or get some, yeah, I mean, get some baskets basically to look after those and stuff so that the pile doesn't affect your day and your life. Avoid using sharp objects after taking a shower. If you want to use a nail shower, or I mean, if you want to do a nail cutter or you want to have a razor, use all of this before having a bath. Never leave an empty bucket in the bathroom, okay? So, in Indian houses, what happens is that, buckets and tubs play a major concern. Not all the apartments, not all the houses, not all the, penthouses or farmhouses have your tubs and stuff. So buckets are primarily used. So what's very important is to kind of make sure that you do not leave your buckets with empty water. If you want to leave the buckets after using them, try and have water filled in them, or you can actually have them kept upside down, because this is not going to cause any vastu defects and stuff like that. Okay, so very important. Very important. One should wipe the washroom after taking a bath. I think most of the people do this. And never keep your washroom wet because it can bring a financial crunch to the house. And keep the things in the right place. Your washroom shouldn't be unorganized. Your washroom should be spick and span and stuff. Shoulds and do's and don'ts matter a lot. So try and include a lot of greenery. Have some green plants. Have some or odorlil, or have some potpourri, or have some nice mats and have some nice sanitizers. Try and organize and look after your toothbrush, look after your paste, and look into the air conditioning. The exhaust fan should be in a working condition. The geyser should be in a working condition. And of course, when you have your storage, which is basically got your towels, and you got other personal stuff, maybe makeup or whatever, make a different organized structure. Maybe you can have a console, or maybe you can have just a cupboard under your sink or whatever. And these days you get modular ready-made stuff, so have all of that, and put your stuff on display. The mirror should be really clean. Lighting plays a very important role because you're spending a lot of your time kind of working on your energy, and at the start of the day and at the end of the day, you have to kind of have a good start and a good end. If you want to be alert, if you want to sleep well, have a wash before sleeping, kind of have a bath and stuff. It keeps you alert. Maybe it will delay you from sleeping 10 to 15 minutes later, but it'll make you more alert and in the moment and stuff. So all these tips help a lot. And then if you have, let's say, paper napkins, or not paper napkins, sorry, tissue papers and stuff, make sure that they are not wet. And if they are right next to your flush, make it a point to have them installed a little away from the flush, or maybe have the flaps and everything, or maybe you can have a roll placed on the cupboard or whatever. So all these points matter, and all these help because this is a place where your energy and your feng shui works the best. So leave your doors and windows open for at least a few hours, and try and get some sanitizers if you don't have soap water, or if you don't have soaps. Try and also have these room fresheners and stuff, so that if there is by any chance foul smell or accumulation of dirt or whatever, then you can just spray it and everything. And then the whole I mean, the other aspect, which is the sanitation part of it, is a different topic altogether. But these little tips on the whole are going to help you and stuff. Make sure of the lighting and stuff, and let everybody who wants to kind of buy their own, let people in the house buy their own choice of soaps and shampoos and stuff. And that's a good idea because it'll also make them kind of understand their own tastes and preferences and stuff and all that. But of course, being flexible around it always helps. So these are the tips you could use, and yeah, and a very important, a real important distinction is keeping the bathing space away from the pot. So maybe you can have a glass. Most of the new construction or the contemporary or the modular apartments, they have these glasses. If you don't have those, you can have these plastic curtains, which are going to help you big time and stuff. And there are so many designs. If you love nature, you can have nature. If you love plants, you can have flowers. And if you love figures, you can have figures. If you have children, you can have probably a theme of cats and dogs or cartoon characters or whatever. So all of that works and helps and stuff. And what's also important is to kind of make sure that your if you're using razors and stuff like that, they're not facing upward, they're facing downwards. And if you have any nail filing equipment and stuff and all that, make sure that they're not pointing upwards, because if you have anything pointing upwards, like in the kitchen, if you have your crockery facing upwards, which is forks or knives and stuff, then there is little disharmony in the house and stuff. So always a good idea. And also, when you have these bottles, make sure the caps are turned. The caps are on the top of your bottles and stuff. If you have, let's say, toothpaste, it should be a fresh toothpaste, a fresh toothbrush. And lighting, the most important is lighting. So these days you get some very interesting lighting and stuff. So what happens is, people think that they don't need the light, or they don't want to be in a good washroom, but lighting plays a very important role. Sometimes children and people don't like lighting, but the point is, you have to have good lighting, because when you're having your bath, that's when you're getting fresh energy and positive energy and stuff. So if you do not want to kind of change the entire lighting, then you have options. You have the high voltage bulbs, or you have the white light bulbs available. And a lot of people say that, you know what, the architect has not given us any space for lighting and stuff. So in that case, you can have these sleek tube lights which come in. You have three or four options of light. So when there's less light required, when you want to relax or whatever, you can have the yellow light happening. When you want a live wire, or more time to be spent in the washroom, for maybe having a head wash or whatever, you can have a tube light happening and stuff. So these little tips are going to help you. The tiles and everything, it's always a good idea to have light tiles, because light tiles reflect more you know daylight kind of energy, or they are brighter in the night also. So if you have pollution happening, or if you've had like a pretty busy or a happening time spent on the road with the pollution and the weather and everything and all that, when you come back, then the washroom automatically relaxes you. So a lot of people are not aware of this. So the little changes are going to help you and stuff. So most importantly is also the baskets and stuff, the baskets which you have your clothes in and stuff. If you can have some odoril, or like I've already said, some potpourri, or maybe some fragrances put in and stuff, that really helps you. And what else? Well, I think that's that. So comfort in your home is really important. Taking care of these little things helps, and avoid having too many clothes behind the door. There's so many people like me who do this. And even in the bedrooms, which is a different topic, avoid hanging clothes. So if you have no option, you get these amazing storage options also now, which is not baskets, but these are these foldable cloth. I don't know. I don't think you call them baskets, but you basically have something to store your clothes in and stuff. Some storage options in folding material and stuff. So you could use that. These are very good for shoes also. If you don't have a special space for shoes, then you have these folding material shoe racks that are available. So you can just put in your shoes, stack in your shoes one by one, or your pair of shoes, and you can just kind of roll them under probably a console or something. Avoid having shoes under your bed. So that's that. So love and luck. I'm Justin Kapani. I'm the founder and CEO of I Am Decor and Design. Try using more of blues and pinks and colorful buckets and trays and sanitary options and stuff. Oh, and yes, you can get in touch with me also because we have semi-precious stone and we have affordable range um, sanitary accessories also and sets available with us. So the pictures can be shown to you and sent to you. You can check me on my Facebook page, or you can see me on the Instagram page. Most of my designs are there. Lots of designs are not shared on Instagram because they get copied, or every second person is kind of picking those and including them in their own portfolios and stuff like that. So hope these help. So love and luck and take care, have fun, have a blast. And these vastu tips around the buckets are basically to help you kind of also save you from financial losses and have more prosperity and gain. So the bigger the mirror, the better the lighting, the better organized the washroom, the mats and everything, the better your state of mind is going to be. And obviously, you're going to have less patience for unclean environments and stuff, and that's great because it's going to kind of it's going to set the tone and the benchmark for cleanliness. And whoever comes in will feel good. Whoever spends time will feel good, and you're not going to feel embarrassed, or you're not going to kind of give your helpers or your maids or whoever's working at home some bad time looking after your washrooms and stuff like that, because half the work is already done. Place some green plants maybe on the window. Maybe you can have some racks. On those you can have those where you have your towels and stuff. Probably you can just put the towels in some cupboard under your mirror or whatever consoles you have, and use those racks, or use those towel racks for displaying maybe some green plants, maybe some nice accessories, maybe some nice curios. you know Maybe you can have your music player there and stuff. And yes, the equipment, most important, the equipment, your hair dryers and your other equipment, the shaving kit and everything has to be very clean and managed. And also for pollution and stuff like that, try and put an aloe vera or some snake plants, because all of these are easy to maintain. So you can get in touch with me. There are also mirrors which are available with us in semi-precious stone luxury items. These are Moroccan mirrors, and these the Venetian ones, the wooden ones, the rectangular golden ones, the classy ones and stuff. And like I've already shared, the pricing is definitely less than most of the showrooms. And in certain cases where prices are higher, I can assure you that the finish, or maybe the material, or maybe the look and the feel definitely is going to be any day better than some of the designs that you see in the showrooms and stuff. Okay, so love and luck and take care, have fun. jkapani@gmail.com, jashinkapani@gmail.com, jashinkapani.im@gmail.com. One word of advice and feng shui and vastu shastra tip is to not have any goddesses pictures or any religious symbols, because such kind of items in your washrooms definitely are not a good idea for whatever reasons. Okay, so love and luck and take care, have fun and enjoy. And remember to stay warm, remember to stay hydrated, remember to wear your glasses in the pollution, remember to be in greenery, remember to have lots and lots of water I've already shared. Have lots and lots of chai and coffee, and remember, add greenery and vases which have flowers, because these also kind of signify positive relationships and stuff. And an empty vase is as good as a empty bucket. So if you have vases, try and definitely have fresh flowers or nice greenery, because these are all symbolic of good relationships and good energy and stuff. So try this, and you will see that the overall mood or the ambience of your rooms are definitely going to be better, less tempers flaring. And if there are any tempers flaring and stuff like that, meditation is always a good idea. So love and luck and take care, have fun and have a blast. Bye bye.